number 30, naming convention of variable. So let's move on. Naming convention of variable. So in this lecture we will learn about the naming convention of variable, that how a variable name is going to be named, and what are the rules that it follows. So let's move on. Naming convention of variable. So naming convention of variable in C language, that is the so important topic in C language. So let's move on the requirement that is needed for the before proceeding to the name of a variable. So let's look at the rules of it. So first rule is that a variable name must be started with an alphabet and followed by any sequence of character. So this line is stating us that a variable name must be started with an alphabet. This is the first point, that it should be started with an alphabet and followed by any sequence of character except embedded space, that is a period and hyphen. So there should be no space, no period and not a hyphen also. So let's look at the example of it. We have studied about the variable and its working, that how it is going to work. Now we are using a set of rules that how to name a variable. A variable name must be started with alphabet, with an okay, and followed by any sequence of character except embedded space and period and hyphen. So here you are seeing that we are using the character value. Here it is alphabet. So variable name is starting with the alphabet and followed by any character. So this is the right variable name. Again here you are seeing that it is also started with an alphabet and followed by a set of a character, or we can say sequence of a character. Okay, followed by a sequence of character, and there is no any space, period and hyphen also, therefore it is also right. Okay. Now here you are seeing that there is a space in it. It is followed by alphabet. Okay, it is followed, and we can say followed by a sequence of the character, and it is starting with the alphabet also, but it is not following this rule, that except embedded space, period and hyphen. So there should be no space in variable name. So this is a wrong because of the space. Okay, because it is violating the rule of the variable name. Now again here also a space there, therefore it is violating the rule of the variable name. Now here again it is violating the rule of variable name, that is period here. So a variable name must be started with an alphabet and followed by a sequence of character. So it is starting with the alphabet and also followed by the sequence of character. What there is the period is there, therefore it is wrong variable name. Again it is hyphen here, therefore it is a wrong variable name. Okay, now lastly we can say here is that integer int emp underscore code. It is a right variable name. How it is right? Because it is following everything. A variable name must be started with an alphabet. So it is starting with an alphabet and followed by a sequence of character. Sequence of character also it is following. What? Accepting embedded space, there was a space in it. Period, there was a period in it. Hyphen, there was a hyphen in it. What? Not underscore. So we can say that underscore is allowed in variable name. So this is the right variable name. Now moving on the second rule of a variable name, that is a variable name must be match, that is a variable name must not be matched to a reserved keyword, and that is so important. What we have studied here is that variable name must be started with an alphabet and followed by any sequence of characters, embedded space, period and hyphen. What our second point tells that a variable name must not match to the reserved word, and that, for example, we can say here is that int autu. So autu is a reserved keyword, therefore this is a wrong. Int if is a reserved keyword, therefore it is the wrong variable name. Now our third and most important rule, that is C is a case sensitive language. How? C is a case sensitive language. So let's look at this. Here you are seeing a different variable int, int sal. What there is a different in it is the lowercase and uppercase. That here I is small, n is small, t is small, s is capital, a is capital, l is capital. I and this whole is small, and this whole is we can say I is small, n is small, t is small, s is a capital, a is small, and l is small. So because c is a case sensitive, therefore these all are different variable. Okay, and this is the most important point. So what we have studied till now, that a variable name must be started with an alphabet and followed by any sequence of character except embedded space, period and hyphen. So there should be no any space, no any period and no any hyphen. And it must be started with an alphabet and followed by any sequence of character. This is our first rule. Second rule, we have studied variable name must not match to the result keyword. And that's we have studied. And third rule that is so important rule in that is C is the case sensitive language. So here's the examples of it, that these all are the different variables. Now moving on the most important and the last we can say rule of the variable, that is a variable name must be authentic and provide readability. And that is so important, that a variable name must be authentic, so it should not repeat, okay, and provide readability, okay. And we have to apply it with our certainty. So for example, if I am using a variable for employee ID, then I will write emp underscore id, okay. We will not write abc, because that is not providing us authentic and provide readability, because we are unable to read out it, because abc 1 to 3 that is the not being used, and that can be used, but that is not providing authentic and readability. So therefore we must have to remember that a variable name must be authentic and provide readability. So let's look at the example of it. int abc, int employee underscore code. So you will be differentiating it. How you will be differentiating it? That for this I am using employee underscore code, which is so long to say. Therefore I am using integer e code, and that is providing us authentic and readable. Now again I am using another variable, that is a, who is holding the address of a. Here A's address is 0x12 and B address is 0x14. Now A is holding the value 10 in it, and it is of integer type. Also B is also an integer type, but there is no any value in it. A is holding the 10 in it, B has no any value. What before initialization we have studied that when we initialize any variable, then it allocate a memory in the RAM. So A is allocating in the RAM 0x12 is the address of variable A of integer data type. Now also again we can say that B is also a variable whose address is 0x14 in the RAM, and its data type is integer. So what we have concluded here from the point is that a variable name must be authentic and provide readability. So let's look at that, how it is working. This is the RAM, okay, this is the RAM, and in RAM we have allocated a variable A memory, okay. So here you can see, here is that we have initialized and given the value of A equal to 10, and we have initialized D also. So what it does is that variable A is going to allocate into the RAM, okay, into the RAM of integer data type, and there should be address of A, and also B is also a variable of type integer. Therefore, it should be allocating the memory in the RAM for a variable B. So simply we can say when we use integer a equal to 10 comma b, then a memory L is allocating into the RAM when we write this code. Okay. So when we write integer a equal to 10 comma b, then memory in the RAM memory area is allocating for the variable a and for the variable b, and that area will be unique, and unique area is recognized with the address of it. So this is 0x, that is hexadecimal value 0x12. So 0x12 is the address of variable a, and 0x14 is the address of variable b. So it is recognized with this address. Variable a is recognized with the 0x12 address, and 0x14 is the address of variable b. So b is recognized with this address. Now, because it is of type integer, therefore its size will be 2 byte, and because it is types of integer. So this all was the naming convention of variable. So thanks for watching.